But if I leave, I will starve or be prey to wild animals, Bimpe pleaded, her eyes reflecting fear. Have you thought about the consequences of staying? Kunle questioned, his brow furrowed with worry. We need to find a solution to end this once and for all. I know what I saw, Kunle. It is true, she insisted, her voice trembling with conviction. Bimpe, please, I don't want any trouble. You didn't tell me anything. Bimpe snuck out of Kunle's hut, shivering, while the rain took no pity on her as she walked back to her hut. Bimpe, come out now before we break down the door. Kabiesi demands your presence. A voice booms, causing Bimpe to tremble. Bimpe emerges from her hut as warriors whisk her away to the palace, her heart heavy with dread. So, you are the one spreading rumors about Balogun, the king interrogates. I saw him with a strange creature, telling it to weave a beautiful fabric for the queen. On my way to the river, your majesty. He claims to have a gift, but it's a lie. Bimpe defends herself, her voice wavering. There are other great weavers in the village, but Balogun has used his charm not to let anyone notice them. My king, Bimpe continued, I can prove it. Guards, lock her up and start investigation immediately, Kabiesi orders. Kunle woke up to the news of Bimpe's arrest. He was sad about it, but also scared that she might involve him in it. So he summoned the courage to prepare some food to take to her at the palace. As he stepped out of his hut, he saw Abike, coming with so much joy and beaming with smiles. Good morning, Kunle, Abike says childishly. Where are you off to so early? I want to take this food to Bimpe. Didn't you hear what happened to her? Kunle asked. Oh, I heard, but I thought I should greet you before visiting her. Since I'm going to visit her, let me help you take the food to her, Abike said. That's so thoughtful of you. Maybe I will visit her in the evening when I finish from the market. Kunle, unaware of Abike's deceit, agrees, handing over the food before heading off. Abike visits Bimpe at the palace, feigning concern while secretly plotting against her. I prepared this food for you this morning when I heard the news. Abike hands the food over to Bimpe. Bimpe collected the food and thanked her. Me, I hope Kunle has visited you, Abike asked with a deceitful smile. Bimpe said no. Forget about him, Abike continued. I saw him this morning heading to the market, and I asked if he would follow me to visit you at the palace, but he said no, that he has some customers waiting. Well, his reasons are valid. I don't want him to lose his customers because of me, Bimpe responded. Bimpe, Abike yelled at her. Why are you so much in love with this guy that you can't even see the truth staring at you? Well, I'm not here for all that. What did the king say about you? He said that if I'm found guilty, I'll be locked up or banished, Bimpe replied. In that case, you don't have to worry about anything. I'm sure of what I saw. You know I don't carry fake rumors. Abike, I am becoming scared. I don't want to lose Kunle. Please, are you sure that it was Balogun that you saw that morning? Yes, I saw him, Abike replied. If Balogun is found guilty, you know what will happen to him? And that will make Kunle the best weaver in the village. Then he can be able to pay your bride price and marry you at last. You have to stick with the plan. Don't involve me or Kunle, and make sure you don't tell anybody about this. Abike left, but promised to visit her at night. In the evening, Abike went to Kunle's shop in the market, and she saw him weaving a fabric. Kunle, the king has insisted that nobody should visit Bimpe. Abike lied. Really? This is serious. I told Bimpe not to tell anybody what she saw. She wouldn't listen to me. Now look at what she's facing. Abike went closer to Kunle and hugged him. Don't worry. Nothing will happen to Bimpe. Leave your heart open tonight. I made a malande wedu. I know you'll be starving since Bimpe is not around to cook for you. 3 days later, the king summoned Balogun in front of the village market square and instructed him to weave the finest of fabric. Rumor has it that you use a magical thread imbued with power to grant wishes in weaving your fabric. Balogun in shock. My king, I'm innocent. Please, those rumors are lies. Balogun started weaving. He made beautiful fabric prints. The queen couldn't resist the beauty as it was so beautiful. The villagers were astonished at the beautiful print Balogun made. Well, we all can see for ourselves that this man is innocent, the king declared. Guards, lock Bimpe up for 2 years. She will become the palace servant. This serves as a warning to everyone, the king said as the guards left immediately. Bimpe has spent 7 days in the palace prison. She couldn't hold herself anymore. She felt betrayed by her best friend and her lover. Both Kunle and Abike never visited her again. She's wondering what could have gone wrong. Abike heard the king's verdict and was so happy. She ran to Kunle's hut and told him about Bimpe. Kunle felt bad for Bimpe. Abike, you are a bad friend. You deceived me and made sure I didn't visit Bimpe at every opportunity you had. Now it's too late. You're a weakling, Abike told him. I was in love with her, and you came to charm me with your witchcraft. I am a weakling because I felt for your deceit and I regret it every day. How can you do this to your best friend? Pray I don't get pregnant, useless man, Abike said as she walked away. Better not be, because I don't want ever to have anything to do with you, evil witch, he yelled back at her. Bimpe accepted her fate. She cleaned the palace, and she did as she was told without hesitation. The queen took an interest in her. She called her one day and asked her why she got herself entangled with the false allegation against Balogun. Bimpe shuddered. I was deceived and blinded by love. My best friend deceived me to start the rumors about Balogun, that it will help me and my lover Kunle, who is also a weaver, get more money and probably become the palace weaver. Now she has abandoned me, even Kunle, the love of my life. The queen looked at her and smiled. Young girls and love. What do you know about love? She asked her. Do you think tarnishing another man's image is a good thing to do? You don't rise by bringing others down. Bimpe nodded in shame. My queen, I have truly reflected on my action, and I have learnt my lessons. Don't let anyone deceive you. A man that truly loves you will not abandon you. Don't believe people based on trust and friendship, the queen said, as she instructed her to clean the palace. After cleaning the palace, Bimpe was so tired. She slept off. Suddenly, she felt a warm arm on her back. She opened her eyes. Please, I am looking for the queen, the stranger, a young handsome man, said to her. She stood up immediately and took him to the queen. The queen, on seeing him, shouted, Biodun, it's so nice to see you again. How are your father and sisters? She asked. They are fine, he replied. Who is that lady? Biodun asked the queen. She's one of our maidens. She started a false rumor in the village. Now she has to serve in the palace for 2 years. What's the rumor about? Biodun further inquired. It's about our great weaver Balogun. She tried to tarnish his image and to help her lover become the great weaver. Now she left here alone to face the consequences of her action. She's a very hardworking woman, but she was betrayed by her best friend and lover. I believe she has learned her lessons. My father sent me here on a mission to get a bride from your kingdom to strengthen the relationship between the two kingdoms, Biodun said. Kabiesi has explained all that to me. I have instructed the guards to set up a place for you in the palace. Please, my queen, I don't want anyone to know that I'm a prince. I want the woman I will marry to truly love me for whom I am, and not for the crown, Biodu pleaded. Your secret is safe with me, the queen replied. Abike, where is that woman? Please bring my food, I am starving. I've weaved lots of fabric today, Kunle said as he enters his compound, only to see Abike sleeping inside their hut. My husband, I didn't prepare any supper. I was so tired, but that wasn't the main reason. Iyashola came this morning to collect her money for the jewelry I bought from her. I gave her the money you kept for supper. I was going to swing by the market to collect money from you, but I slept off. You did what? Kunle screamed. 2 market days ago, you took money from me to pay for a piece of jewelry. Now, you have bought another one. You think I plucked money from the tree? Haba Okomi. That one was for Folake's introduction. This one I just bought yesterday is for in your last naming ceremony. Can you listen to yourself, Abike? You have jewelry for every occasion. Ebanio, what have I gotten myself into? What kind of woman did I marry? Bimpe was set free after 2 years of serving in the palace. She went to see Kunle, but she saw her best friend pregnant. Who am I seeing? Me, Abike shouted in shock. When did you come back from the palace? I was planning to come and visit you, but you can see my condition. You abandoned me, deceived me, and now you married the man that I love? Abike, you're a bad friend. Kunle, on seeing Bimpe, ran back to the hut immediately. Bimpe left crying. Days later, Bimpe was cooking when he saw Balogu walking towards her. What brings you here, sir? She inquires. I came to see you. Since I set my eyes on you, I can't get you off my chest, Bimpe. I want to make you my wife. Sir, I'm just a common girl, and I have been betrayed and hurt by love. I am scared of giving my heart to any man again. Please call me Biodun. The queen has told me all that transpired between you, your boyfriend, and your best friend. I loved you from the moment I saw you. Please give me a chance, Biodu continued. Ko. The town crier beats. Everyone is needed at the market square tomorrow evening for a feast. Kabiesi demands everybody's presence. It was a great feast as the whole village gathered for the celebration. Biodu, standing tall, addresses the whole villagers. I, Biodu Odukai, the crown prince of Ife Kingdom, have come to take my bride Bimpe home with me. Bimpe was surprised, so as the whole village, to find out that he was a prince. Kunle and Abike lived to regret their action. He later discovered it was Abike who started the rumor and plotted the evil plan to destroy her friend. But it was too late. Abike continued with her lifestyle, and Kunle was never happy in the marriage. Biodu and Bimpe found love in an unusual circumstance, and they lived happily ever after. The moral of this story can be summed up as an importance of integrity, the consequences of deceit, and the power of true love. Relating it to a Bible verse, Proverbs 11:3 comes to mind. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroyed them. In this story, Bimpe's integrity is tested when she becomes entangled in deceit orchestrated by her best friend Abike and her lover Kunle. Despite being tempted to participate in spreading false rumors for personal gain, Bimpe ultimately faces the consequences of her actions. However, she learns from her mistake and demonstrates integrity by accepting her punishment and reflecting on her actions. Meanwhile, Abike and Kunle's treacherous action led to their downfall. Abike's deceitful schemes ultimately backfire, and Kunle realizes too late the gravity of his betrayal towards Bimpe. Their lack of integrity and honesty brought them only regret and unhappiness. On the other hand, Biodu's genuine love for Bimpe shines through amidst the turmoil. Despite his royal touches, he values sincerity and chooses to reveal his true identity to Bimpe, demonstrating integrity and authenticity in his pursuit of love. In the end, integrity leads to redemption and happiness, while deceit and treachery lead to regret and sorrow. This aligns with the biblical principle that those who walk in integrity are guided and protected, while those who are engaged in deceit ultimately face destruction. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, share, and subscribe.